going to introduce a new segment. You guys don't know about this. Listeners, watchers, you definitely don't know about this. But each week, I want one of us to bring just a super random sports fact. And we're just going to talk about it. We're just going to chop it up for a little bit. A little icebreaker. Okay? So this week, in his rookie year in 1999, Ron Artest, who made $1 million, worked at Circuit City for 50% discounts and to be the quote-unquote plug of Chicago. He worked one night, used NBA player as his prior experience, and Jerry Krause, so have you seen Last Dance, the owner of Chicago Bulls, as a reference. That's your one random sports fact. You know what? For Ron Artest, aka Meta World Peace, this is right up his alley. I'd love this. I would love to see more athletes do this. What's your all's take?
So he worked there for a whole year?
Yeah, but I think he actually only worked a day. Like he was on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I guess I was wondering like what his usage rate was as a rookie and if he was like trying to just kind of have a backup plan or something. No, he's just trolling. Okay, that's classic meta.
I mean, you're getting a 50% discount. You're the plug of Chicago. Classic meta.
It does make me. It made me think of those Menards ads where they would bring in like an NFL player, like they had like Deshaun Jackson and Danny Woodhead and Greg Jennings at one point, and it was like, all right, we're gonna see. Obviously, like Greg Jennings, everyone like figured out. It's like, oh, he was the face of the Packers. But like Danny Woodhead, no one could figure out because he's like 5'7", and yeah, he was like, yeah, no one knows who I am. It's pretty funny.
This is so on brand for Ron Artest. Like we should have seen this and had expected everything that happened. Like this, like nothing Ron Artest did in his career should come to a surprise. Had this been like more well known,
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, of course he's gonna start a fight with Ben Wallace, or of course he's gonna change his name to Meta World Peace. Like this, we should have read the tea leaves better.
Hey, shout out to Tim. We lasted almost 5 minutes without him bringing up Ben Wallace with the 04 Pistons. So pretty damn good. Yeah.
I'll drink that out of my trophy here, boys.
Thank you. All right, so this brings a question. Who do you want to see, or who could you see doing this?
Like today, like in today's NBA?
Like in today's NBA, NFL, Premier League, whatever sports across the board. Who could you see doing this?
I could honestly see Jamal Williams. Now, like looking back at now that he's on the Lions and like really understanding his personality, I definitely could see him just like randomly working at some shop just to get a discount and be the plug for his other teammates. Like that is also on brand for Jamal. I love that guy.
Jamal will have to be like in a comic book store. That's right.
Yes.
See Jamal. Comic book store. He loves his anime. He loves his comic books. It would just work so well.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah.
I'm trying to think NBA because I know LeBron James, he worked at like Papa John's for a day, didn't he? Or like some pizza, maybe it wasn't Papa John's, but it was like some pizza place.
Maybe. And like there's been some like NFL players like Jamar Chase at Skyline Chili, which is a Cincinnati fast food restaurant. Like guys have been known just to dabble in a day, but he was on the payroll for a year.
Uh-huh. And the difference is Ron Artest is a rookie. I feel like no one would know who he is. They just be like, who's this really tall guy? So I'm trying to think like who's like an unknown player, but well known enough that they're kind of a goofball. Which I don't know. Maybe that's like Tim. It's a good answer with Jamal Williams. Just dancing before every game. He's just out there on the field, just dancing for like an hour. Yeah, my mind's a blank. I can't think of who my guy would be.
Matt. I feel like you got like a left fielder out here. I'm excited for it.
I can think of like a few grumpy sports people as like border. When you go to a different country and you have like the border patrol guards, and you have to like give them your passport. Like, oh, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in our country? I could feel like that could be Aaron Rodgers after a playoff loss, like when he's really down and grumpy, like just like minimal questions, minimal information coming to you, just like absolutely blank face. Yeah,
Just put him up there on the border of Canada and just let him.
yeah.
What
I love
about like Justin Tucker, like number one kicker of all time, arguably, and you just put him. Let's say he, I don't know where you put him, Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and no one would figure out who he is.
No,
and I
not
feel
a
like
chance.
he could even drop subtle hints like, hey, I'm just gonna put a little kick of vanilla in there, and people would be like, okay, I don't get it. Yeah, like even in Baltimore, I feel like he could be in Baltimore and people would still just like not recognize him.
I 100% agree. Like any kicker or like long snapper, any special teamer, I feel like nobody would recognize him. I couldn't really think of a current one, but a recent current player, kind of recent. One of my favorites, Chad Ochocinco. I feel like he would crush it at McDonald's, and the man's cheap enough where he needs that employee's discount, and like he'd do it 100%. Even though he's a millionaire, be like, yeah, I'll take my McGriddle half off. Yeah,